Hi Leo, welcome to your Astro Reels reading. It is my pleasure to read for you. As you know, these readings are timeless and signless, so you need not have any specific Leo placements in your chart, and you need not be watching this video at the time that it's published for the reading to be for you. If it resonates, then it's for you, and if it doesn't, I would invite you to back pocket it and then let the energies unfold, come back and see what it sounds like then. Okay, chances are it's for you, but it just hasn't made its way to your conscious mind awareness just quite yet. If you'd like to work more personally with me, you know exactly where to find me. God bless you. As I did that, I felt medical energy, so some of you may be doing medical training is what I'm getting, and I don't it felt almost like I would be speaking with you. So so maybe if this is you, you may feel called to get services with me or to watch some videos of mine or just something, and that just felt very specific right there. And specifically, you might have some Leo placements. You don't have to, but it just felt like that. My whole left hand just got like a bridge. 1 minute 11 seconds. All right, let's continue on with the reading. So as I was typing into, okay, so somebody, okay, that's for somebody to let you know. 1 minute 23 seconds, 1 2 3, that's an Easter egg. So as I was tapping into, is what I was gonna say, your energy, Leo, I felt a little bit like you felt a little, like I felt like you, and you feel a little bit out of place in this modern time. So I just split 1 minute 44 seconds, I just split this deck here. Somebody here, you may have a new apartment associated with you. I'm seeing you a little bit in a sky rise. This doesn't have to be everybody, obviously, but this is the vision that they're giving me. I'm seeing you established in a whole new, it's like a sky rise apartment with floor to ceiling, glass windows. It's beautiful. You're looking out onto the city. You've got like a bachelor kind of furnishings. I just see you with leather couches and stuff like that. But here you are, it's nighttime, here you are, you're sitting alone in your couch and feeling just like, I've got all this stuff, but what do I do with it? So I don't know who this is for, but I'm feeling I'm not saying you're depressed, but there's a little bit of a low-grade depressive energy around you. So there's a feeling of being out of place. I also feel like there's a feeling of being out of place in the Aquarian age. Some of you that I'm picking up on right now may have some significant Capricornian placements. So it's like I'm hearing the years have rubbed me wrong. So maybe some of you have been chasing a certain dream. You know, I've got the word calypso for somebody here. You may have been, it's okay, facing a certain, you've been chasing a certain dream of success, maybe doing things the way that you thought you were supposed to, you know, typical Capricorn vibes. I did it this way, I did it the right way, I brushed up on my resume, I pursued this, I did that, and now I'm still feeling empty. And there's a feeling of loss, like, I'm at a loss. What do I do now? It's that same feeling. It's a little bit like a gutted feeling, like I've been making my way up the hierarchy. Hierarchy? Okay, yeah, sorry. Hierarchy, and only to realize that I've just been making my way up in a field that is not doing anyone any good because it's not natural. It's like you suddenly realize you're doing all this in the middle of the concrete jungle where everybody's cut off from their hearts and they're cut off from sustenance. And now you're starting to have nature creep into your mentality, and it's like all of a sudden you're opening up to this whole new world, and you're like, oh my God. When I look at nature and I see hiking and I see the forest and I see this, I see connection. And now there's a sense of a little bit of a loss because I've been making my way. You could be 32 years old, or you could have been in a certain field for 32 years, or you're in a certain career for 32 years. Imagine mastering things in the concrete jungle, like, yes, I won this award for accounting and I'm a rich person. But it means nothing because I'm not connected to anything or to anyone, and I'm not serving anyone. So I just want to bring you here. God bless you. Hi, 4 minutes 44 seconds, because I feel like there's quite a few of you on this call now. It's almost like you're a new set of recruits to service, which makes sense because, you know, that's what's like, who's coming here? Because remember, we work with people who come for service, and it's my pleasure to work with you and learn from you, and hopefully I can bring through information for you as well. But you're getting your calling now. That's what's happening. You're getting a calling now. So if this message finds you in this way and you're feeling really low about yourself and you feel like you've done nothing, you feel like you've, not that you're exhausted, because I don't get an energy of exhaustion. I feel like you have exhausted you feel like you have the opinion that you have exhausted your worth, like that I have nothing left to give because I'm not anything worth anything. I've done the wrong thing. I've made my life in something that I have nothing to show for now. I may have money in the bank, but I have nothing to show for. Spirit is stopping you right there, because it's so interesting, because I literally see them taking your hand, super cute. They're like, thank you. And does your hand do? And then they're putting in your hand a scalpel. Okay? So you are going to be doing medical work. Yay! That's what I'm getting. Now, if you haven't had a chance to take a look at the June 2023 monthly reading, please go ahead and do that, because you will notice that the title says something like medical training, and I forgot the rest, sorry. But anyway, so the question you may be wondering now is, okay, well, I'm not going back to school to become a doctor or a nurse or some other licensed medical practitioner or a therapist or, all that. I do want to remind you, is this thing on? Hello, that there are multitudes of healing modalities that exist on this planet at this time, and some that are still existing that are not here yet. So I want you to know that when we talk about medical training, it doesn't have to be for the physical body. Even if you settle on a healing modality that completely helps you to help others to work on even just one of their non-physical bodies. Let's say you become the Bach flowers therapies, where they take flower essences and they put it into alcohol, and then you use them, you put a little drop into your water and such. You may be like, okay, what does that have to do with it? And people are like comparing that to surgery in the medical field, and they're like, oh, what is this? Tinctures? What are we doing with this? Because they don't understand physical doctors work for the physical body. The medical doctors that we have are MDs, and they're neurosurgeons and all of that. They're doing a great job, but they are working for the physical body. The physical body is just a carbon copy of the body. It may look like it orders itself and it does itself and it moves itself, it heals itself. It doesn't. It takes all its orders from the non-physical body. And in fact, if you work and if people understood and put all the money and the focus and the respect into understanding the different levels of the energetic field, which includes the physical body, but that's only one of the other bodies and templates, they would realize, oh my God, the billions of dollars might need to also be spread into this, because when we're looking in the non-physical field, that's the now moment. That's where healing occurs. In the physical body, that's where you manage symptoms, because it's just a carbon copy. And by the time something even appears in your physical body and physical environment, of course, just so you know, whether it's you had an accident, or whether you nicked your hand, or whether you got an ailment, a serious fatal disease or something like that, if you look in your non-physical body, you will find the source of that. And so if you work with Bach's flower remedies, that's what it's called, for example, you're not working on the physical body with that. That is not a physical body technique. That is working on your emotional body, is what I'm trying to tell you. And if you understand that emotions play an extremely pivotal role in somebody's physical body health and their mentality, then you would understand the respect that should garner. And I think that one of the things that whoever you guys are, as you move into this new frame of reference, this is a frame of reference we're talking about with medical training, medical work. One of the things you're going to have to do is to build the respect within yourself, for yourself and what you do, and to understand that there is a need. You don't have to have a medical D, an MD after you, or a DDS, or all these things, if you are not planning to work on that physical body. And if you're not working on a physical body, you're doing something else that isn't currently respected, whether it's light therapy, scalar healing, for the space, or whatever, it's box, whatever else is out there, Reiki. There's so many things, some things you probably haven't even heard of. If just because those things aren't currently understood and respected does not mean that they don't have a major medical impact on the health and well-being. And the spirit guides, and we're hearing it very clearly, they're saying when you work on those fields, you will find that they are important. They are major complements to the physical body. And in fact, you will bypass a whole bunch of physical maladies and such altogether if people, 11 minutes, 11 seconds, understood the reality that is the non-physical body. They're saying it's everything. It's got everything. The DNA, the genetic makeup, it's got everything. The cellular memory, the epigenetics can be tracked in there. Everything is in your non-physical field. And one day people will wake up and realize, oh, the physical body is just a carbon copy of what's happening elsewhere. People in Eastern medicines and other indigenous medicines, they understood this. But they'll be laughed out of, off of the earth, because people who are just so body and physical 3D plane oriented, they will ridicule that. But forever they will be dealing with the symptoms, because the symptoms are what you're experiencing in the body. All right? And so once something hits the body, then we have to start talking to our physical doctors and this and that. But there are so many ways that you can bypass a whole bunch of these issues and or alleviate a whole bunch of these issues altogether because of complementary preventative and healing techniques on the other fields, other levels of the field. Okay? So Spirit is saying that if this is for you, Spirit is saying you need to start to, first of all, they're meeting you where you are. They're meeting you in your current energy field, wherever you are, whatever you're thinking of yourself. I'm getting the words lambasting. Some of you are lambasting yourself. And for some of you, you're having trouble finding people who vibe with you, who maybe because they agree with you, or because they have a certain skill set that you have, or because you feel in tune with them, you're struggling to find your tribe. But Spirit is saying, we see you and we know what you're about. We know what you're heading into. And I'm seeing medical training again, and I'm seeing a scalpel again. You can be doing energetic surgery, right? This is a scalpel, for example. If you choose to work with crystals, guess what? You can be doing that with crystals. You don't have to use crystals, for example. You don't have to use any tools to rearrange the body and do things in a non-physical body. So Spirit is saying you are equipped. If you're watching this and this feels right for you, courtship. See, they're like, hello, we're here. Okay, you're being forged in the fire for strength. So you're almost there, they're saying. So they're breaking ground with you. You're almost there. But right now, your homework, whoever you guys are, I'm getting that some of you may be actually being moved into art therapy as well. Another very strong way, a strong form of healing. That can also fall under restorative health right there. So anyway, there's a lot you guys just don't know, and a lot of that you do know, but energy frequency is where it's at. And I do feel that you're being invited to walk the path with Spirit. So imagine the vision I'm getting for you right now is that you've been inducted. You're here. You're about to go through orientation. You're at orientation. They're walking you through the facilities and they're showing you left and right. So I may end up speaking to some of you. And so who knows? God bless you. If not on this level, on another level, maybe we will connect with each other. Who knows? But either way, I'm gonna stop here so that this video can fit on Instagram. God bless you, and have some confidence, have some faith, and just allow the information to come to you. Now you know what you're doing. You've got it. Bye.